Hello and welcome back to the Bored Whovian YouTube channel. No, I'm not here physically today because I'm actually recording this video last minute, so it's just easier to just do audio. So, what's been happening? Well, I'm just going to start this video off, plain and simple, by talking about what happened in my last video. Now, if you watched it, it was my random review for The Idiot's Lantern, which was quite fun. I enjoyed watching that episode from Series 2. And I changed the format for that video in more ways than one. One way, I decided to do I picked my review for the next episode in that series, so I now know my next random review is going to be Full Circle, which is the second story, I believe. I think in season 18. No, the third story. I think the third story in season 18. So that'll be a good thing to look forward to. Hopefully, you click to watch that later on. But another way I changed the format is throughout the entire episode, I put in subtle references to something. That's all I said. I said at the end of the video, I'd made references to something, and I wouldn't say what. And I'll explain it in this video. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. But I mentioned in the comments, when someone asked, I mentioned that it was part of a trilogy. That was all that I mentioned. It was a trilogy, and that's all I was referencing. And I'm going to give the answer now. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you all those references right now, okay? The start of something new. Stick to the status quo. What I've been looking for. Work this out. Go my own way. Fabulous. Bet on it. Every day, night to remember. Walked away from Scream. Get your head in the game. Breaking free. I want it all. Did you get it? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 seconds now to guess what it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was referencing High School Musical during that video. I mentioned High School Musical 14 times in that entire video, and I referenced them basically through subtly saying the names of songs throughout all 3 films. So yeah, if you got that, pat yourself on the back. But at the time of saying this, no one's commented it, so I guess no one's managed it. But yeah, that was it. Basically, me and my flatmate Jordan just decided to watch High School Musical, and then I filmed the video later that day and went, do you know what? And he came up with the idea, and I thought that's too funny. I've got to do that now. I've got to try and subtly reference all the High School Musical stuff. But that was really fun to do. But this is the Doctor Who channel, so let's get on with the news. So with Doctor Who, some stuff's gone on recently, and I'm kind of just rounding it up. So, obviously, I'm going to start off with the first thing. There was a Fortnight collab. There was some sort of thing on Fortnite creative mode. Obviously, if you don't know Fortnite, it's a kind of first-person shooter meets Minecraft kind of game. I'm not too keen on it. First, I'm not too keen on most games like that because I'm not good at them. And yeah, I re-downloaded it for the sake of just trying this out, and it was okay. And there was something in the mode which caught people's eye, which was when you go through the museum, the Doctor Who museum, there's something which potentially could be seen as the 14th Doctor. I'll show my gameplay clip here. This is what we're here for. This is why we are here. So, you've got 4th Doctor here, which is like a jello baby. 6th Doctor, how do I look? That is not really a quote I'd go for, but skipping a very specific step. 10 with wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Again, why would you go for that quote for 10? Both sides are called for 11. It's a work in progress, but so is life from 13. But here, there is a giant question mark. Just a giant question mark. Just a big question mark. And when you click to learn more, it gives you another question mark. Now, I'm sorry, but what could this be other than the 14th Doctor? What could it be? What else could it be? Because if I click learn more, here we go. Oh, this is the 6th Doctor. This is the 4th Doctor. But, I'm sorry, that's 14. That's 14. They are going to announce the 14th Doctor in this game. But yeah, that did kind of give hints of, okay, is it going to be announced when this thing ends? And it's ended. I think it's ended now. And oh look, no 14. We still don't have 14. And yeah, that was kind of weird. Also, around the same time that this started, Hugh Grant was rumoured to be the new Doctor, the 14th Doctor, and this came out of nowhere and was suddenly the headline, and it was suddenly, yep, Hugh Grant's going to be the new Doctor Who. And I'll give my thoughts on that rumour first before I say why it's not true. But I really was kind of, it's one of those weird ones where I think he's a good actor, but I don't think they suit Doctor Who, because I don't want a big actor. I don't want a known actor. I want someone who's new, fresh, and is going to be a big name, or someone who's kind of an underdog actor who hasn't really, I don't know. That's just kind of what I like from Doctor Who traditionally. I say that my favourite Doctor is Peter Capaldi, who was pretty much a well-known actor when he got the role. But yeah, Hugh Grant, I don't know. But is it going to happen? Probably not. I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to happen. Well, first of all, he came out and said it. He basically came out. And usually, in these kind of scenarios, they will kind of say neither yes or no. They'll just be like, well, I can't say either way, can I? But he just blank out went, yeah, sorry, Doctor Who fans, no offence, but I'm just not the Doctor. I went, okay, fine. Fair play to Hugh Grant for saying it like that. It was kind of him, but yeah, it's not him. And I don't think it would be. I'm pretty sure Russell's going to take it in a new way, and he's not going to go for Hugh Grant. I think he probably will keep it a woman, or do something even more and change it more. I mean, that's fine. We've never had a black Doctor properly. The Roof Doctor was nice and all, but it wasn't a proper Doctor in that they didn't have their own independent run on the show. So even though she's the first black Doctor, it's not proper in that, it's episode to episode, and that's what would be cool. And I mean, my first pick for Doctor Who is Adrian Lester, who is a black British actor who's done a lot of Shakespeare and stuff like that, and I think he'd be brilliant for the role. Do I think he's going to get it? No, because he's my favourite. Therefore, what are the odds of it really working out for me? No, and I've not seen him in the rumours at all, but I've got my fingers crossed for that. But with all this stuff, yeah, Hugh Grant probably isn't going to be Doctor Who. And yeah, I'm trying to think of the next thing. There was some tweets by TV Zone UK, right? Well, first of all, there was one tweet which they made which got deleted, so I don't think I'll have a screenshot of it here. But basically it was this emoji of like the eyes next to the clock emoji, which was signalling midnight. And usually when they tweet something which doesn't say what it is, they will specify it wherever it's not Doctor Who, because the amount of attraction they get from Doctor Who fans. They didn't say anything here, and they later deleted it and then tweeted again saying, sorry, this was meant to come out the next day. Now, everyone was thinking instantly, this has got to be like a massive announcement. This is going to be new Doctor Who news. Is this going to be casting? Whatever. Because obviously we know filming for the 60th is pretty much going to start very soon. So you're thinking it might be for that. Also, with the whole Fortnight thing ending, which kind of supported the idea of 14 being announced soon, you'd think, wow, is the Fortnight Collab ends and then this announcement's going to happen? Are they going to announce 14? Is 14 getting announced now? And you'd think that. I was kind of not in a situation where I could have just done a video there and then if news came out immediately. So I kind of told myself, look, if something happens, I'm going to come back. I wasn't actually in my flat, but I thought, look, I'm going to come back in my flat in the morning and then just record. And I stayed up and I was awake at midnight and I just checked Twitter, and I'm pretty sure all that happened, it was just new photos for Legend of the Sea Devils, which isn't that big a deal. So that was a real bummer. But at the end of the day, with the 60th, here's the thing. Russell's come out many times throughout his entire career, and during his original run of Doctor Who, basically saying that he's willing to lie to the viewers to keep his secrets and to make sure everything he does remains secretive and is special. And I appreciate that, because I want to be surprised. Things like in Series 3 with Professor Yana turning out to be the Master, stuff like that. You want to be surprised. And he originally wanted the regeneration at the end of Series 1 to be a surprise, which would have been amazing. And that's what Russell really wants to do. He wants to kind of treat us. He wants us to enjoy it as much as he possibly can. And sometimes keeping stuff a secret and basically telling us and talking to us and lying to us is what he needs to do. But the 14th Doctor announcement is literally all I want right now. That's all I want from his era. I don't want to know anything about the 60th because it's so far away. They're going to have to start announcing stuff about the 60th, like whether old Doctors are in it, because we'll see. But I don't want to know anything about the plot if I can get away with it. I just don't want to. you know, it's so far away, and yeah, but 14 probably, it's surely going to get announced soon, maybe, unless if what I said a few videos ago is right, and if 14 isn't in the 60th, we might not get a 14 announcement until like November. We might go into the end of Jodie's era with a shock regeneration, which would be amazing. But I can just imagine what the torch is going to be like on Doctor Who Twitter. You know, people and fans are just going to be just near tears at it, and yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm not too sure about it. Another thing which I might talk about, if you listen to Who Knew podcast, really good podcast. I'm you know, subscribed to that podcast. I listen to them all the time on iTunes. It's done by Josh Carr, really good podcast. Gets a lot of good guests on. And recently, to kick off season 4 of the podcast, he got on Blair Mowat, which he is a Scottish composer. He has worked alongside Murray Gold, I think, for Series 8 and Series 9. I think it was just those two series. It might have also done Series 10, I'm not too sure. But he also did Class. He was the main composer for Class. He's done, I think he did the Torchwood. He made the Torchwood theme for Big Finish, and he's done other Big Finish stuff. So he's a big Doctor Who fan, so he's done a lot of stuff. And obviously the question of who's the new composer going to be came up, and Josh Carr went, well, are you going to be the new composer? And obviously earlier in this video I said that Hugh basically flat out went, no, I'm not the new Doctor. Now Blair Mowat on the other hand went, well, I can't say yes either way, which does make you think, oh yeah, he's definitely it. But at the same time, he gave some valid reasons in that, look, they haven't even started filming. A composer, you know, won't even, they don't have anything to do until everything's been filmed and you can do it. Like, they don't need to wait for special effects. They just need to wait for the footage and see the lines as you know, as they've been edited together, and then go, yeah, that's what they need to do. But I can imagine that maybe Russell may have had talks with some people and may have them in line, you know, and yeah, he might have some idea potentially that he may or may not be the new composer. And would I be open to that? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I really liked Sagan Akinola. I think he's given this era a very different feel, and it's nice to kind of get rid of Murray Gold. Not that I don't like Murray Gold, but you know, he's been the composer since 2005, so you know, being on the show for 12-13 years, it's nice to get a refreshing change. But you know, that refreshing change of Sagan was never going to last as long as Murray. I think Sagan's, you know, a lot more, you know, new in the business, and I feel like he would go on Doctor Who and then do something else and just treat it as a short project. So maybe we can get Blair Mowat in. I don't know if he's going to last as long as Murray. I don't think anyone's going to last as long as Murray did. You know, he was really dedicated, lasting that long on Doctor Who as main composer. But yeah, Blair Mowat for new composer, I'm completely down. But you know, tell me what you think. Anyway, I think that is it. So just a bunch of random Doctor Who news. I wasn't too sure what to do this week, but yeah, that's the video for this week. Tell me what you think. Comment below what your thoughts on all this news. You know, are you annoyed that 14's still not been announced? Are you looking forward to it being announced soon? Comment below all that fun stuff. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this appear in your feed whenever they come out. Ding the bell for notifications so you're notified every single time I upload. And that is it. Make sure you can check out my Instagram as well, at the _board_Whovian. I've also got a TikTok now. I've uploaded one, which is really funny, which is at the _board_Whovian1. Yeah, that's a major difference there. But that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I've been the Board Whovian, and I'll see you around.